fucking Tomb Raider. Like, what's so
I
fun
never
about
played the other ones, honestly.
that's called a platform game, right? Like, were you jumping from shit to shit?
No,
Huh?
the original Tomb Raiders weren't like that. The original Prince of Persia was kind of like a platform.
Well, Tomb Raider you can call an anthology or whatever.
Please don't shit on Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider,
Tomb
Raider was
honestly.
good, but Tomb Raider it was just too many of them. That to me, it was just kept going on.
Tomb Raider is
and
an action adventure puzzler game type. Like you ain't into doing shit like that. How could you like Assassin's Creed and not like Tomb Raider? That doesn't make that much sense to me.
Tomb Raider is going to be a trilogy though. The new one that we have, the reboot, they're doing a trilogy.
Yeah. Like I say, I didn't mind Tomb Raider. I liked it, but it just I don't know. Maybe I didn't like the puzzle aspects of it and all that stuff. I don't know. That was probably just like I say. That's just me. Not to say that's a bad game because it's good. I mean, I just wasn't my kind of game.
Somebody say Skyrim. Piss them off.
Elder Scrolls is a good trilogy of games.
Well, you talking about Morrowind? Morrowind is decent, yeah.
Elder Scrolls, Morrowind, Oblivion.
Can you say Final Fantasy? No.
No, because
each one's a different story.
The newest one's technically a trilogy now. Final Fantasy 12. I'm sorry.
That shit sucks.
Final Fantasy, and they're terrible.
My
Final
favorite
Fantasy 13.
I mean,
9 is 9.
They chose it to. They decided to extend the storyline of some of them because the characters were so liked.
Nobody mentioned Streets of Rage.
The Gears of War series is not even fucking.
Going old school, did he?
Yo, Jay, that's old as hell. The Gears of War series is not even fucking with the Halo series. Like,
if Transformers put out a third game, that'll even be better.
Oh, that'll be a great series, honestly.
I'm almost ready to buy War of Cybertron. Or Fall of Cybertron. I need to get it still.
Those are really good.
I played it. It was good.
Watch Victor come in there and post NBA 2K, Madden.
Nah, man. Sports games.
He gonna put dumb shit in there.
I don't consider sports games trilogies.
God of War.
Here we go.
What going on?
Once Darksiders 3 will probably be an awesome series once we get that out.
Fuck Darksiders.
Darksiders is the best game.
That was the best.
Oh, you hear this nigga Darksiders is the best game ever. Nigga.
It's Ace. That's who's talking. I wonder who the hell came in.
He said Darksiders is the best game ever.
Yo, the Gears series.
I said that just to be funny.
The Gears series, they even fucking with the Halo series.
Yeah,
my nigga, the Halo.
Son of
we're talking about trilogies. All right. What counts as a trilogy? There's like 5 Halos.
If it has more than three or more.
More than 3.
3 or more.
At least 3, obviously.
Nah, I mean, Gears is just 3 games. I really can't count nothing else.
Once Arkham Origins comes out.
Oh, yeah, once that comes out.
That'll immediately be bumped up.
That's a trilogy, Ace.
Okay, so what do you think about best fighting game trilogy? Killer Instinct, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat.
Street Fighter.
If we're talking real fighting games,
even I know that.
I'm gonna say Smash Brothers.
Nah, that shit ain't no real fighting game.
Not a real fighting game.
Street Fighter.
You fight in it? Yeah, then it's a fighting game.
I wouldn't put Tekken either over any of those 3.
I want to make a game that's just called The Real Fighting Game. That's what it's called. That would be the title of it. Real
I have
Fighting
every
Game.
character known to man there.
Yeah, Street Fighter get the crown for fighting game.
But you can, within the game, you can change. Like you can go to settings and change the entire combat setup. Like you want to do it Street Fighter style, you can switch it to Street Fighter style. If you want to make it Tekken, you can switch to Tekken. If you want to do Marvel vs. Capcom 3, switch to Marvel vs. Capcom.
I don't know, because when I think of Gears of War, I think of playing the actual campaign. Like, all 3 campaigns were fucking fulfilling to me.
The third one.
I have
short
yet to
for
play
me.
3. I need to. 2 was really good. It was
my
really,
favorite.
really good.
You need to
One
play
was-
3
I
to
played
close
through-
the loop, man. It's
I
good.
One
know.
was
I
a
need
sick
to make.
campaign.
I need to make
One, I played one probably
round
like 20
decision on that.
times.
Exactly. I played one a lot of times.
I
That's
played
an
one
ill
like about 4
campaign.
times. Yeah.
2, I played about 3 or 4, and then 3, I played once, and I'm like, that's the ending. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I was
wrapped it up,
involved with
but
the story.
I felt
got the-
they kind of they left some stuff out for me.
like what?
They didn't. I felt they didn't explain the Queen very well. They didn't make amends. What?
Yeah,
If you're ruining
hasn't
plot
played it.
points, don't do it.
Huh?
If you're ruining plot points, don't.
For what?
He
I'm
hasn't
just saying
finished
it-
the game.
What
You've
plot?
Or
played
overall.
2. You've seen the Queen. If you
No,
played
we're
two.
talking about
Yeah,
Gears
I remember,
3.
I
No,
remember.
listen.
You're right, you're right.
Yeah, come on. If you haven't played Gears 3 right now, you don't deserve that respect of having us not talk about it. Come on.
Well, I'm not spoiling anything. I'm just saying they don't talk about the Queen.
That
in the
game is
second
old
game,
as shit. There is no spoiler alert. Just talk about it.
when once it got to 2, I'm like, why the fuck does the Queen look like a human? And they never talk about that.
No, you're
I
right.
swear to God,
That's
they
a
never
big
do.
fucking loophole. Like,
I
what's
thought
the
there was going to be, because
relationship?
they kept between
Like-
her and the dad, Marcus's
Exactly.
father. They kind of made it like what did they bang, and Marcus is like a
Yeah.
combination between the two? Like that's what I
Yeah,
thought
like,
was going to happen.
I can agree there though. I mean,
Yeah, I agree too.
like I got the books. So they needed to expound on that a little bit. They didn't fill in the blanks on all of that, man. So I was like,
I felt like
yeah.
there was going to be some deep shit going down, and nothing really happened. I thought there was going to be a bigger climax, and there really wasn't. It was still a wrap up, but just I was overhyped for it.
Anybody a fan of the Splinter Cell series?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'll be getting the new one.
I never play any of them shits.
damn.
Sam doesn't excite
If
me.
anybody here is gonna get it on PC, I'll definitely do co-op with them.
Listen,
Bucks though,
well,
man. That's
if
not in my
if we
budget,
gonna talk
Alex.
about trilogy, here we go
Yeah,
right here.
but-
I'm gonna name the top 5 right now.
Unity
Metal
said
Gear.
Mortal Kombat should not be on this list without King of Fighter or Fatal Fury or Samurai Showdown.
Fatal Fury was
what?
good.
Do you know how many Mortal Kombat they came out with?
Yeah, like they got 9 Mortal Kombats. Like, what? Come on, my nigga.
I put Guilty Gear up there. Nobody talks about
Anybody
Guilty
a
Gear.
fan of the Resident Evil series?
No.
After 3,
They're
not really.
okay. They're really cheesy and just meh for me.
I don't like.
Resident Evil 4 is badass, but
I know.
Yeah,
badass.
everyone
That was
says
decent.
that. Everyone loves.
But I think
Fall
they got
Guys.
away from the horror, survival horror to more actiony, which I could understand, but I don't know.
They drive that joint into the
My
ground.
nigga
That's why I
said
didn't play it no more.
Killer Instinct ain't no trilogy, nigga. That shit is one game.
Oh, it's not.
What do you
Only
mean?
one
No,
game.
it's not.
It's only one game.
There's 2 of them. What do you mean? Matter of fact,
Not as old.
There's one
Oh
in
no,
the
there's
Super
2 of them.
Nintendo.
There is 2 of them, I think.
There's one in the 64.
Yeah, that's the same. It's a remake of the first one. You can't count it as a part 2.
Hold on, how many Killer Instincts are there?
There's
I
only
could have
one.
sworn there was
It's-
3. One of them wasn't the first
it's
one that
Killer
came out a
Instinct
black
2.
cartridge.
Killer
Yeah, I
Instinct.
remember
that's
that.
the
Ooh.
first one. And then Killer Instinct 2 came
There's
out.
2
on
Killer
64.
Instincts.
Yeah, on the 64. And then the third Killer Instinct, this is the third one. It's finally coming out.
My Crash Bandicoot fans up.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, nigga.
I like their games. They're colorful.
Yep, Crash is awesome. The first 3
What
Crash
about
games are
Banjo
amazing.
Kazooie?
Banjo-Kazooie, that was
That was
now y'all
weird.
being ridiculous.
I can't say that.
Those are good. Banjo-Kazooie games are good.
Banjo Kazooie games are good, man.
No, they're not bad. I'm just saying I couldn't.
The third one, though, does not put it in the top 5.
Nah,
though.
it doesn't. You're right.
They fucked that one up.
Metal Gear, definitely top 5.
Assassin's Creed is decent, I would say.
Assassin's Creed.
With the third one,
No,
I liked it a lot until the
Well, the third one is really like
the third's Brotherhood.
The fifth one, yeah, exactly. Like it's a lot.
True.
AC3 is technically the fifth one, if you're excluding the PSP titles.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
Twisted Metal. Boom. Right there.
I don't like Twisted
Yeah,
Metal.
yeah.
For some reason, I never liked it.
I like car combat.
Looks like
part
Street
good.
Fighter is winning.
Part two
Got
of
1,
Twisted Metal was sick.
3, 4, 5 votes for Street Fighter.
You talking about fighting games, or what are we talking about?
Fighting trilogy games.
Oh, hold up.
Street Fighter hands.
Nobody played Guilty
I'm
Gear?
about to miss that.
No one played Guilty Gear.
Nigga, Ace hate new games.
I
had Guilty Gear X2 for the PlayStation.
That game was a shit.
It doesn't go up there though. I think Super Street Fighter 4 is the best fighting game of all time, like itself.
I personally like Street Fighter Alpha 2. That's
The
my
Alpha
favorite.
Two.
Hey, you ain't never played Mortal Kombat 2?
I played every Mortal Kombat.
I need to bring back Clay Fighters.
Ew.
Yeah,
Clay Fighters was the shit.
Hated that game, yo.
Clay Fighters.
This game was the bomb.
What about what's that game called?
Mortal Kombat 2 was fucking dope though.
Of course, very dope. Katana was my bitch in that game.
Darkstalkers.
Nah, the one where they would turn into beasts like mid fight.
Oh,
it was on the PlayStation.
Fatal Fury. No.
Bloody Roar.
Bloody Roar. That game. I
had that.
Unity was making fun of you for having that game.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if any of you guys remember it. It's for the Dreamcast. It's called Plasma Sword. That game is the shit.
Never played it.
It's a good fighter.
No, I never.
It's kind of like Bloody Roar for fighting style. It's good.
Yo, why when I put Half-Life, it came up as half low-life demigod? The fuck is that, yo?
Early. Oh man, they said Elder Scrolls.
I like Street Fighter more than Mortal Kombat.
And RPGs if it ain't Final Fantasy 7.
I think they're like
Skyrim
a bracket. I think they're like a bracket or so. Like you can't really
Hold
say.
on, Ace. I thought I was about to say something ratchet. Skyrim's what?
To me, Skyrim is a shit. Basically, just listen to me, because of the way, well, not at least on the console side, but on the PC side, the way the modding community has made it so much better overall.
Yep.
When they could add more quests and more items and more graphical overhauls and all that type of shit, you gotta
Skyrim got good scores though, Ace.
I know it got a lot of good scores, and it has a lot of people. But go ahead, talk to Alex.
What's up?
Did you see Falscar?
No.
The mod?
I need to get that.
Games with mods should not be fucking in the rankings. Like, I mean,
all right,
that shit is like,
but take all that shit away. You're still gonna be investing over 100 hours into that game.
300 hours.
Something that you could replay over, not even replay, because you're just gonna keep playing it because there's so much shit to do.
That doesn't make it the best.
I'm not saying it's the best. I'm saying like
I look at, you know what I look at? I look at impact on culture. Oh, who's the character in Skyrim, and where has he been used in anything else? Who is Skyrim? What's a Skyrim?
I am Skyrim. You are the character. It's you.
Oh, okay, boring. I don't want to fucking listen. I play video games and I watch movies to escape reality. I don't want to play as me. I don't want to play the character.
What about the Witcher series? That's about to be a
talk about fighting games. I'm about to leave this.
Dude,
we're not talking about fighting
games. Skyrim.
Witcher is a trilogy.
You got one to role play, man.
Yo, what's going on in here, son?
Listen, I already did that.
We debating the best trilogy.
Ace over here trying to
talking about those real fighting games.
Ace over here trying to rip my list.
I'm not trying to rip your list. I'm just saying, like,
I said Elder Scrolls, and you didn't like that.
I don't know what that is. Like, no one.
I ain't like Elder Scrolls.
You need to play that game.
Nah, I don't got time for that because.
Hold on.
This is the thing about
Final Fantasy. Don't have time for.
One Final Fantasy. That's Final Fantasy was awesome.
You need to stop talking about
Final Fantasy, man.
Oh,
Look,
you ain't making no sense now, Ace.
No, because the game's a classic and everyone can say that, but when I talk about it, it's like, oh, Final Fantasy.
But that's the only RPG under your wing.
You gotta have something to compare.
Yeah, you don't have anything to compare it to.
There's nothing to compare it to.
Jesus
You don't play anything else, nigga. If you don't play nothing else, how you know?
I'm waiting for y'all to tell me, since y'all play everything else, what do you compare it to? Elder Scrolls? Get out of here.
Did you play FF9?
What about your own opinion? What about your own experience with other games?
I want to hear your opinion.
No, because that's nothing. My opinion. My opinion. No,
right.
It does matter. But listen,
go sit in the corner.
Listen to what I'm.
Hold on, knowledge. There's more than one type of RPG. Final Fantasy VII was like the last, I want to say, great
true
Japanese.
RPG. Yeah.
Oh, good job. Exactly. Thank you. Everything else sucks.
Hold on. You won't let me finish, nigga.
All right,
what's wrong with you?
That's what I was
After Final Fantasy VII, JRPGs fell off. There was no other great JRPGs. The Western Hemisphere took over. There is no other great JRPG.
And that's a horrible thing.
That's debatable in my opinion. But
it's debatable, but by general consensus, Final Fantasy VII. What's beating Final Fantasy VII from JRPG from that genre?
For me,
what's the name of that shit?
FF9 to me was the last good one.
Was my favorite.
Diddy, what's the name of that game with Kind,
favorite.
Yeah, exactly. You can't even remember the name.
Talking about Lost Odyssey.
Lost Odyssey. Thank you, sir.
You think that's better than Final Fantasy VII?
It's the same guy that made it, so it plays the same way.
That don't mean it's better.
I don't think it's better. I know what game y'all talking about, sir.
Thank you, man.
What game we talking about?
JRPGs, that don't mean it's the greatest.
You talking about for you ocean trying to find some shit, right?
Nah, you're not in the ocean, bro.
What?
You do have a ship though, but that's not the main point of the game.
I thought I didn't get through. I know what game it is. It sounds so familiar.
The point I'm making is
you play as a god.
Oh, I might not be thinking of the same game.
BioShock is phenomenal.
That's not an RPG. The point
I was just looking at the list. Sorry, go ahead.
That's a JRPG. Maybe you only
should
like
take Final Fantasy out of there.
But then, if that's the only one you play,
I'm about to go get a Sephiroth tattoo.
Do it, man.
You
that
should.
shows your devotion to Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I can go shoulder to shoulder.
Exactly. Like, oh man.
Yeah, but what other JRPGs have you played, Ace? To say
I will never play it. There's none other. I tried. I bought 8. I played it. The fucking it sucked balls. Like I'm sorry. I didn't even know. Like I popped in part 8. I'm like, where the fuck?
But you never even heard of Legend of Dragoon.
I heard of it. But
oh my God, Legend of Dragoon.
No one played that game.
I need to get me a PS3, man. For real.
No, you didn't play that game.
Legend of Dragoon? Come on, man.
You didn't play that game.
What's
so good, dude.
What's the story about?
Over
All right,
Final
talk about
Fantasy
it.
7 any day.
Talk about. Okay, you would take it over Final
Legend of Dragoon is the ultimate.
Well, I like the
that game came out for like Nintendo.
The combat.
No, it didn't. It came out. Yo, stop talking. You don't know what you're talking about.
What it came out for?
You don't know what you're talking
what
about.
What it came out for?
You don't know what you're talking about.
What system it came out for?
It came out on PlayStation 2. It was a 4-disc set.
Oh, come on. Y'all talking about a game for a way bigger system. Like, come on, man.
I'm going to ask you
Legend of Dragoon is not.
Would you take the SOCOM series over the Gear series?
PS1. SOCOM over Gear?
I'm asking you that question.
I would, yeah.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't, because SOCOM is just some military guys running around. There's no story.
Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
There's no character. Okay, who's the leader of SOCOM? What's the guy's name? You know who Marcus is, right? You know who Marcus and Dom, right?
I'm talking multiplayer.
You know who Marcus and Dom. Nah, we're not talking about multiplayer. We're talking about series. Oh, that's like saying Call of Duty. If that's the case, Call of Duty is the best fucking history trilogy in history.
No, actually it's not.
You want to talk about multiplayer?
Actually, it's not.
Nigga,
Call of Duty is a brainless
Call of
game.
Duties,
I remember hearing you scream.
Every game y'all talk about.
I remember hearing you scream about
You're
how
talking about multiplayer. I'm talking about a game.
I remember how difficult it was for you in Halo 4, nigga, and you went to Call of Duty because it's brainless. You can't compare that.
What are you talking about?
It's not even the same. Call of Duty is not a technical game. You don't have to communicate
to
play that game.
No, you said the multiplayer.
I know I'm talking about the multiplayer. You said it's the best game ever. It's not.
No, I said if that's
I can
the
one-man
case.
army Call of Duty. Are you serious?
All right, we're talking about the best
kills
trilogy.
You're
saying SOCOM, like SOCOM's the same shit over and over.
Yo, you don't know what you're talking about, son.
That shit don't beat Gears.
SOCOM and Halo revolutionized online gaming on console.
Halo for sure.
If you don't see that, then something's wrong with you.
Halo, I fuck with Halo.
Everybody fuck with Halo. If you don't,
you ain't fuck with Halo 4 though.
I bought Halo 4.
You gave up on it quick
SOCOM was selling network
because I
adapters
just
to the
didn't like
PS2
I didn't like how
crazy, son.
Like,
yeah, niggas is crazy right now. Like,
listen, I played Halo 2 when it mattered, and I was good then. Where were you guys?
I played Halo.
I was there with the 50.
I played Halo 2 when it mattered.
My stats are still on Bungie.net. Let's compare them.
I got the Crescent. I don't
I don't
remember
want to
my
hear shit. Okay, Halo 4.
That's a 50.
Halo 4 don't matter.
Level 50 on Halo 2. I had the Crescent.
I'm gonna tell you something about Halo 2. I don't care what Crescent you had. If you was 30 plus, and right before you got the symbols, you was a good player because the modders took over that shit.
My nigga, if you were in the 20s, you were a good player.
So I was on that shit when it first dropped.
I don't consider 20 you was alright.
No, if you were in the 20s, you were good, boy.
That's
20 was it was like medium.
No, it's in the 20s.
If you was 30 plus,
my nigga,
35, 50 is like the good level, good tier. Everything
let me
under
ask you a question. Which one of you in here was in 35 and Team Slayer?
I was 50. I was level 50. I was on that shit every day.
Come on, my nigga. Nah, boy. I don't believe you, boy. Go. Show me the Carfax. Show me the Carfax.
Because I remember your ass in your gut.
No, because
I'm telling you, dual needlers all day.
Nah,
shit, all motherfucking day, every day. Like, that took over my life for 4 years of high school. Like, you got me twisted. I'm telling you,
you ain't maintained no 50 without cheating, dog.
50,
I didn't maintain it. I didn't say I maintained it. I maintained it. I said I hit 50. That was my ranking. I had that Crescent.
But I hit 52 because I joined the clan and that was a 50.
Hold up, man. Where my shit at, yo?
Oh, yeah, same thing. I had a clan, too. We all sniped that shit. Like, we both were good players.
Die Hard. You're like the leader of VIGs. You're not supposed to do stuff.
Niggas talk about Halo. Halo is Halo. You fuck about no Halo, man. We talk about trilogies. How about now? Metal Gear.
Oh, nigga don't want to see me talk.
Any Metal Gear fans in here?
Yeah, hell yeah, nigga.
Equilibrium.
Metal Gear, nigga.
People's talk, so I ain't get out of here.
I mean, Sonic in that trilogy status.
No free thought and speech. Equilibrium.
Look, I'm about to block this nigga right now, son. The dick rotting begins.
Where?
Vic?
Yeah.
Nah, don't block nobody.
Nah, I can't, son. This nigga annoying.
What do you
say? How do y'all still be? How y'all be in Mumble and then still be surfing it with that like?
Nah, Ace. Like this nigga, he don't have his own identity, son, and he always gonna be different. He always gonna be different from everybody else. Like that shit is annoying.
Why can't you just not?
Nah, I just can't. I just gonna block him so I don't read his posts ever again because this shit is annoying.
Look, wait a minute, hold on. Let me see what he says. Final Fantasy VII alone triumph over every other RPG
because if Ace didn't say that,
hold up. Ace is the same nigga that say you don't take gaming advice from Vic. But because he agree with you, it's alright though.
What do you mean take? That has nothing to do with take gaming advice. That's how I feel.
Okay.
You just want somebody to be able to agree with you.
Niggas annoying.
No, I don't need anybody to agree with me.
Yeah.
Yo, that's just the same as taking advice from that nigga. If you and him had the same gaming taste, it's something wrong,
it's Final Fantasy VII.
They don't have the same gaming taste. This is the same nigga that says Gears of War is trash.
Let's not bash Final Fantasy VII because
he said Gears of War is trash. That's what he said.
Who?
Victor Powell.
Yeah, we don't agree on everything.
I think that Judgment shit was trash. I ain't even had to play it.
I think Judgment is trash too, and I own it.
Yo,
only person
who
don't think that shit is trash is Knowledge.
Oh no, I didn't say that. I said it was a good game, but I don't like prequels, man.
I said you don't think it's trash.
Is Sims considered an RTS?
It has to.
No.
That's like a sim game. It's a simulation.
That's exactly what.
Oh.
Wait, there's no strategy in that.
Hey Jay, you're missing so many games on that though, bro. Come on, you can't even rate that.
On what?
I'm missing what?
The best RTS. No, I'm sorry, not Jason. I'm talking to Jay Book. Jared.
Yeah,
he missed it.
Age of Empires.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, how you gonna have all these games off?
Command and Conquer.
Like you put
XCOM.
Warcraft on there, that shit been out for a minute.
Yo, this RPG fucking list is terrible.
I mean, if you're talking handheld systems like 360, PS3, Wii and shit, I go with Elder Scrolls myself or Final Fantasy. It's between those two. I love Elder Scrolls. So. That's just. But WoW for sure on the win.
Oh man, I don't think Fable should be up there.
No.
Nah.
I think World of Warcraft should be.
There's not a lot of trilogies, though.
Look at the dick around in Final Fantasy is a way of life. This nigga doesn't even play fucking RPGs, B.
You missed Dragon
Quest. I want to block this nigga Ace because the shit that he be saying, man.
Most of the people that voted probably only played Final Fantasy 7. They didn't play 8 or all the other ones.
But
come on.
And you're right,
but
this is what I'm trying to tell you.
8, 9, 10, 11.
7 was such a big part of the culture.
This nigga does not play games, man. When he comes on and online only, he plays Madden and NBA 2K. That's it.
I don't know. That is it. Y'all all talking about Final Fantasy 7. I preferably loved Final Fantasy 6.
Come on, my nigga. Like, what did that come off for? The TurboGrafx 16? Nobody knows what that is.
Final Fantasy didn't even start on the PlayStation, and a lot of niggas don't even know that shit.
Yeah, it started like on Nintendo or some shit.
I had it on PS1. Final Fantasy 6. I'm pretty sure it was PS1. It might have been PS2.
Oh,
it was a while.
Shit.
What's the first Final Fantasy game? Isn't it like part 3 or some shit?
I think it's 3 or 4.
Yo, Diddy, you need to take the Sims off that list, dog.
For real.
You put the Sim.
That nigga got Warcraft, StarCraft, and the Sims.
I'd say Total War.
Don't even have Warhammer. I was gonna say Total War.
Yo, my Total War isn't
working. But you can't even put StarCraft up there. There is no 3.
Wait, whose Total War isn't working? What's wrong with it?
Mine.
What's wrong?
What happened to I thought
it
you guys would play
freezes.
Phantasy Star. What happened to that one?
It freezes right before it even loads.
Do you have the actual version, or do you have like a booted version?
No, the actual one. I got it for like $2 online.
Oh yeah. It freezes. You should try uninstalling it and reinstalling it because you're probably missing some files or some shit.
Nah, we verified the game cache and everything.
Can't really put the recent Fantasy Star games, yo, because they're like meant to be played online.
You try emailing them who you bought it from and telling them or calling them or something?
You can't put if you're gonna put it up there, you gotta put it with other MMORPGs.
Hey, you ever played J Empire, my nigga?
Which one is it that you got?
Damn, son.
Why would I play
Shogun
that?
2.
Yo, Ace, that was on the Xbox original.
Okay, I got it from the same site and it worked fine. So
I
think you're missing a file, maybe.
I don't
know,
I don't
it
play
freezes
RPGs.
right on
and for me to play Final Fantasy 7,
like it freezes up right away. I don't know what's wrong with it.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that don't play RPGs, but they played Final Fantasy 7. That shows how monumental that game is. Because no one, I didn't play it and look at it like an RPG.
So your opinion doesn't matter because when you watch basketball, hold on, let me tell you. When you watch basketball,
you don't want me to have an opinion, but you can listen to yours.
Can I finish?
No,
basketball and
as soon as you finish, I'm gonna tell you your opinion don't matter.
I'm asking you a question.
Let him finish, Safe.
When you watch basketball, you see Jordan on the court. You compare how good he's doing compared to every other NBA player, right?
No.
Well, how the fuck can you say he's the greatest if you don't?
Because he's better than everyone else.
This nigga Ace.
Hold on.
I was asking you how can you compare? If there's no other players, how can you say he's the greatest? You have to have something to compare it to, right?
Yeah.
So if you've never played another RPG, how can you say Final Fantasy 7 is the greatest?
Brian,
that's all I'm asking.
Reason?
Because it is.
Brian, did you see his response?
All right, dog. You got it.
You're dog.
No, what?
We're talking like
his
when you say the greatest. What are you talking about? Are you talking about like the gameplay? Like, of course, there's probably games with better gameplay or better graphics, longer hours. I'm talking about impact on gaming culture. You talk like Jordan is Jordan. Jordan.
You want to know what the best RPG is? I'll tell you right now.
BioWare innovated the RPG.
I never played Final Fantasy. I watched my brother play it, so I have knowledge of it. I have played other RPGs on this.
No. You want to know what's the greatest RPG? I'll tell you seriously right now. Chrono Trigger. That's
No,
it.
wow. World of
Greatest
Warcraft
one?
all day. World of
He
Warcraft.
never even heard of that.
Wow.
Who never heard of Chrono Trigger? Who never heard of Chrono Trigger?
But you never played it.
I have it on my PlayStation, my PS3. I bought it from the PSN network for like $10. I'm halfway through it. Thank you.
Point I'm making is
No, you made no point.
you didn't experience it. See, because I can go back and play a bunch of old ass RPGs.
No, because I heard
It's
how
not the
great
same
Chrono Trigger was,
experience.
and I know how big it is in the culture, so I decided to play it.
So
Just
then
like,
those,
you know what I'm saying?
those are three.
So,
My question is this. Question is this. Let me ask y'all something. Final Fantasy VII is an RPG, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What other game has the same impact as Final Fantasy VII on gaming culture? I'm listening. I'm listening. Just tell me one name, my nigga.
I'm trying to tell you, nigga.
Elder
Scrolls. You just cut me off. Like, how do you ask the question and then you just keep saying name one. Like, I'm trying to say something.
Wow.
Nigga, World of Warcraft,
every BioWare RPG.
It's an RPG. It's an RPG, dog.
Every BioWare RPG since Coder and Jade Empire has revolutionized RPGs.
Who's in Jade Empire? Who's the character you use? Everybody say it at the same time.
Real quick.
Everyone say it at the same time.
There's more than one character.
Okay. Everyone know who Cloud is, right?
Can I finish?
Okay.
And you make your own character. You can make,
right, well,
make their own first name. That's not
World of Warcraft.
That's the first game.
That was
one of the first games where you had choice.
They're saying
what are you
World
talking
of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is like some.
Ain't no choice in Final Fantasy. Can you choose to be evil in Final Fantasy?
No.
Who the fuck you want to have choices?
Ain't no choice in that game.
Hold on.
So you want to talk about revolutionizing the impact? How many games, RPGs out today have? Okay, well, we have to change the end of the game or the middle of the game, the story. You have to be able to choose whether you're gay, straight, lesbian, whatever. Yeah, you have to choose whether you're good or evil or in between. Final Fantasy VII didn't do that, dog.
That's role playing right there. That's the full
That
definition.
is role playing straight up.
All right,
That's the definition.
So
Final Fantasy did not do that.
Isn't an RPG then? What do y'all want to call it?
It's an RPG, but it's an early level RPG.
It's not the only game that had an impact on the genre. You making it like God came
I'm
down.
talking about the biggest impact.
No, not even close.
It's not the biggest impact. Every RPG,
and I'm asking you what is.
I just told you every RPG since Jade Empire and Coder. Knights of the Old Republic.
Nah.
What you
Knights
mean,
of the Old Republic.
They got
has a bigger
can name some older school RPGs.
EverQuest alone right there just put niggas on
Dragon Warrior.
What request? Hold on.
Damn,
like
Final Fantasy 1.
Warrior.
Who's the guy like just? There's like a certain person that's just like screaming.
I'm not screaming.
It's you. Okay, Ace. What
I'm
are you
screaming
saying now? Let me focus on you. Yo, Unity. I'm gonna get right back to you. I'm gonna get back to you, Unity.
I scream my motherfucking day and night.
All right, that's fine. You don't have to scream. What were you saying? Because I hear you.
EverQuest put mother.
Hold on. Because I hear you shouting like when Unity, and it sounds like DJ Clue, like ad-libbing somebody. So I want to give you light. I don't want you to be Jimmy Hartmouth to the South in the background over fucking the Anvil. What you said now? What game is what now?
You asking what games I said?
Yeah, you said a certain game has a bigger impact than
No, okay. I said WoW has a bigger one, but then I was naming other RPGs that revolutionized the era. Would be EverQuest for one, put everybody on the computer when RPGs were first dropping. So,
what I'm trying to say is I've never even heard Ever and Quest put together in a
You
sentence.
probably weren't a gamer.
So that's out of the question because
that's old school. Just because you don't know it don't mean it don't exist, though, dog. That's my point. Yo, that's not. You ain't gonna post up on me like I'm some bitch over him. Just I ain't no pussy, so don't play with me.
What is this?
Relax, you're talking about games, yo.
Yeah, like,
I'm just saying. I'm saying EverQuest started. It was back in the 90s, 80s, all through that.
All right, but you're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm saying no one
you didn't hear of it don't count.
No. What I'm saying is impact. Everyone is familiar with that game. You're naming a game not everyone is familiar with. No one said about it didn't exist.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people are familiar with it.
Who else played EverQuest in here?
I have.
I never played it. I've heard
people in here that played it.
I'm seeing 5 right now. 5.
Where?
I've heard of it, but I wasn't.
Authentic.
I heard of it. It was like one of the first. It was like one of the first online MMOs.
So Ace played
exactly.
Die Hard.
A lot of people didn't have access to it at that time.
Okay,
so come on, wait.
All right, but it doesn't matter. I don't care about the circumstance. We're talking about impact.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll impact 1990 and up, you babies. Cool. So we'll say WoW. I'm throwing WoW. That's mine.
Knights of the Old Republic.
Real quick, Ace.
Yeah.
Damn,
I'd say the next Final Fantasy game.
Go ahead. Like, and all that extra shit, by the way, was like, I can't respond to that because, like, I don't even know what to say about that. Like, I mean, I'm glad you got your gangster rock.
Just within the Final Fantasy franchise, I'd say the next.
You know what I'm saying?
9 is my personal favorite. The next one.
Yeah, I really wish you could. I mean, I don't know how to.
Never mind.
Explain.
All right. The
All right, go ahead, Jason.
Final Fantasy game that probably made a big impact, even though I don't think it was the best one, is 10. X was a
and that's what I hear. I never played it, but
Final Fantasy 7,
I know of it because of the impact it made. I know the character's name is Tidus, and I've never played the game because of the reputation it has. This is what I'm trying to say.
I got a question for Ace. When he done.
I'm talking about impact. I'm not like, what's a better game? I'm talking about what the game has done.
I got a two-part question for Ace.
Okay, go ahead.
You're a fan of the Star Wars series, right?
The movies?
Yeah.
Series. I've seen the movies. Yeah.
Why didn't you do yourself justice and play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic? How come you didn't play that? It's a turnstile game, just like Final Fantasy. It was like the story on it was just phenomenal. Why didn't you play Knights of the Old Republic?
I really didn't hear much about it. I didn't really, you know what I'm saying? No one was like, yo, B, check this out. Like, I mean, honestly, he asked me a question. No one said it was, yo, boo. Like, the way I fell into Final Fantasy 7 was I was given the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know, and I experienced it. You know what I'm saying? No one was like, yo, Knights, yo, this is the way, boom, boom, Knights of the Round. You know what I'm saying? Then I was like, okay, I'll check it out. Whenever y'all say, yo, a game, boom, 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 I'd be like, all right, I'll check it out. I've bought games to play with my, community. You know what I'm saying? I'm not totally ignorant. Die Hard was like, yo, Zombie Apocalypse. I fucking spent my $10 on Zombie Apocalypse and never played it. That's okay. It happens. I trust certain people's word. You know what I'm saying?
You never played it.
I bought it. Yeah, we played it for like a day. We got it for free on the hack, and I had to pay for it. And then it was like, oh, I'm not playing it no more. And then I'm stuck with a fucking game with no one to play with. You know what I'm saying? So, what's the other part to the question?
I like how you hit. I was asking if you was a fan of Star Wars, and if you was, how come you didn't play?
Yeah, I mean, like, yo, I play games online with people. Like, ever since, like, when I was introduced to a network and playing with everyone, that's what I do. I really don't buy games to just, let me sit and enjoy a game and that was like, not anymore.
But the thing is, you talk about RPGs.
So are you more of an online gamer?
I am, obviously.
Okay. You're more of an online gamer.
Exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these RPG games, this is something you don't need an internet connection for. You could sit in your house and go to La La Land with it.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls, Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Those games that they're mentioning. Yeah. Star Wars, what I was mentioning, it's offline. There's no online in that shit. Well, Mass Effect 3 has online, but that's a different story.
All I'm trying to say is with Final Fantasy 7,
but the thing I don't understand,
that shit was big. I mean, I don't know where everyone was, but the movies, the toys, just the phenomenon was huge. I mean, maybe everyone wasn't like into it. Or
I'm gonna respond on what Ace One said earlier to you about World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is the #1 paid online subscription RPG.
And I know that shit is not like a game. That shit's like open.
We popping billions off that shit. Just saying.
That shit is life.
You play World of Warcraft a lot, Ace?
I used to a lot when I was a kid. Back when I get high as fuck, that's all I used to do with my boy. Get high and play BGs. So.
Ain't nobody play Diablo.
Diablo's good.
Diablo's good.
3 can die.
Diablo's good.
Die.
But like I said, if you're talking about RPGs, man, I can go super old school. The one I first played, I had experienced RPGs was Dragon Warrior. Then Final Fantasy came out, and then
I've been hearing about Dragon Warrior.
Dragon Warrior was the shit, man. But Final Fantasy
7 was my first RPG.
Mine too.
Final Fantasy 3 was.
My bad. I had to go super old school.
EverQuest, because all I had was a Windows 95. That was EverQuest.
The first one that I played was, which one came out first, Dragon Warrior or Dragon Warrior did, because Final Fantasy came out after. Yeah, Dragon Warrior.
I remember hearing about Dragon Warrior on EverQuest, so yeah, I think it was out before Final Fantasy.
Pretty sure Final Fantasy 7 changed my life. Probably not for the better, but changed my life nonetheless.
Yeah. It did me too. It did change me too.
I can select all materia, put it with lightning, and attack everything? This is fucking awesome.
New skills.
Yeah, Empire changed my life, dog. It was nobody said.
New skills.
The one that had
materia.
What's your
the
top
one that had a
video
critical
game
impact
trilogy?
was Knights of the Republic for me.
Huh?
I'm asking New Skills, what's his top 5 video game trilogies?
I can't even think of 5 video game trilogies.
Yes, you can. I know you're going to say Halo. What's the next one? Halo, that's one. What else you going to say?
I lose interest before the third one.
It's fucking dogs.
I don't think I ever played like a full 3 trilogy. I don't know.
Yes, you have. You have.
Halo was good, but I didn't like Halo 1 that much.
You're insane.
You played the Splinter Cell series. You played the Grand Theft.
I got lost interest, dude. Like sequels, I lose interest quick.
You played the Grand Theft Auto series.
Mario, I like that one. That was good.
And Ace, Grand Theft Auto revolutionized gaming.
Definitely.
Oh, by the way, you know what I'm playing right now? Ace was talking about a while ago. Battle Block Theater. That's really good.
Oh God.
Yeah. New Skills. Don't even say nothing to these guys. Don't even say nothing.
Really good. But I don't know, man. Trilogy. I can't even I like Crash Bandicoot too. I like the platformers, but
I said that earlier. They were laughing at me.
Nah, that's a good game.
Nah, I said Crash is the shit.
Yo, fuck all that. After Mario, Sonic revolutionized platformers forever, son.
Yeah, Sonic.
That shit was the shit. Tell me y'all ain't play all the Sonics.
Sonic is in your top 5?
Platformers, yeah.
Fuck those underwater levels.
Yeah. Mario got it, to me.
I said after Mario, nigga.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about just top
What platform did you have that could move that fast?
No, Sonic was a fast
Super Mario 64.
I got bored. I got bored with
gaming
Sonic though, because it was just the same shit. It was just running like.
Super Mario 64, Alex? Is that what you're agreeing with?
Yep.
Super Mario 64 was a big one.
That was a big one. Don't forget Super Mario World for the SNES. Oh my god.
Yo, ain't nobody say Zelda.
Oh yeah, of course. I was just saying
Because you
once
don't
the
have to
N64
say
came out.
Zelda 1?
Yo, we was talking about RPGs. How nobody mentioned
how
Zelda.
Super Mario
What,
64
Ocarina of
worked
Time?
and played.
Ocarina of Time.
Yo, that ain't the only one. Y'all had a gold disc on Nintendo?
I did. I was.
You put Final Fantasy 7 over Zelda?
Yes.
I wouldn't.
I would.
I love Zelda.
Not even over
Ocarina of Time.
Which Zelda are you talking about?
Ocarina of Time? Yo, oh man.
Anyone
No, I mean,
I have to take FF7.
I respect Ocarina of Time to a T, but it didn't do for me what Final Fantasy 7 did.
Oh man.
Really?
Did he? No, it didn't. I mean,
oh man.
I respect your opinion. Don't get me wrong.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you. For those who played Ocarina of Time and Final Fantasy 7, right?
Okay.
Try to close your eyes and picture. Try to remember the emotion you felt when Sephiroth killed Ares/Aerith, right? Just think of that. Now think of Ocarina of Time and try to remember any part of that game that gave you that emotion.
Was that the only meaningful experience you had?
Wow.
You making it seem like that.
Okay, I'm just making a comparison, like.
So Ace, you don't like the SOCOM series?
I never really followed it.
Okay. What about the Devil May Cry series?
Never really followed it. I played part 1 and I remember I was almost at the end. I got stuck on a part, and then I just ended up like never really getting back into it.
Okay.
Part 1 was ass.
Really?
Oh, man.
I know a lot of people that loved the first one.
Part 1 was ass.
I heard part 2 was
that shit was
shit.
supposed to be a Resident Evil type game, and then they just like that shit was crazy.
But like I was saying,
Cry?
that's why I put 7 over Ocarina of Time.
Wow.
I think it did more for me, like as far as like a storyline goes. I mean,
I had more lore to Zelda, just because like my first RPG was on a Nintendo. It was one of the first games I had.
I respect that. It's a big series that everyone was following from Nintendo.
My gold disc broke. I was mad as hell.
It's something you can't compare Zelda or Ocarina of Time with Final Fantasy VII. There's different highs and lows between the two.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah.
Like
I would say 7
different.
definitely has more emotional things going on in the story, while Ocarina of Time, there's just something amazing about playing it. It's fun.
You know what's amazing about Ocarina of Time? I'm gonna tell you because I mean, to be honest with you, Final Fantasy VII is a more mature game. What?
Yeah, you got a point. You got a point. I'm gonna agree with that one.
Ocarina, it's like it was a big jump from what we knew as Zeldas, and no one expected the 64 to really have like a game that solid. At the time, it was one of the that was like the second year of the 64. When that shit dropped, it was huge. You know what I'm saying? Like people didn't expect it to have so much shit. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone was used to the over the top. I mean, I don't even remember I can't even remember the Super Nintendo one.
What, A Link to the Past?
Yeah, it was
Link to the Past.
That game was a shit.
I never. After the first one, I really didn't follow it because
none of y'all like the
3DS remake.
God of War series?
God of War is awesome.
No,
God of
War.
Those are good.
God of War.
Yeah, I played every single last one, and I regret playing it.
God of War is a 10 out of 10 all around in my book. Solid music, solid gameplay, and the story's awesome.
Yeah, I didn't play Ascension. I think
Ascension's pretty good. I watched my friend play.
I put God of War 3 in my top 10 of games, period. I think that shit was phenomenal.
Yep.
That shit
just the intro.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Yo, Diddy, in that fighting game list, why you ain't put Super Smash Brothers in there?
I don't know.
Trolling.
Didn't cross my mind.
Mark is gonna get pissed.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Fucking real game.
I'm not nothing.
Requires no skill whatsoever.
I didn't say that. It just doesn't require the same skills a traditional fighting game.
Yo, Diddy, remember Rory?
I know.
Yeah.
That nigga loved the Resident Evil series.
I used to too, dog.
Can't talk shit about Resident Evil around him. He get mad as hell.
Like, I remember the second one scared the shit out of me when I was little.
Yo.
Yeah, I couldn't play the second one.
I played 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Of what?
To me, of Resident Evil. To me, I guess it's that first experience. 1 had got the most scares out of me with the hunters and all that shit. Like, oh man, I miss that shit.
Yo, Ace, you play Spyro the Dragon?
No.
Damn.
I'm
Spyro's good.
Come on, like, you know what it is? It's an age difference, like, because when Spyro came out, like, I was already like a teenager in the streets, like.
But you play Mario.
I knew it was gay. Nigga, I was playing Mario since I was 4.
Yeah, Mario is
we should all get Skylanders and play.
What the hell is that?
What?
You can go ahead and play that by your damn self. I have outgrown that phase of my life. Man, it says Skylanders. I tell you to a little kid all over again and shit.
Oh man, this thing
Skylanders Giants.
Where Ace go?
Skylanders Giants is the big people version. Ace is right here.
No, he talking about Ace 1.
Oh.
Guess he got disconnected.
Okay. Turn the light. What you said? Can you use the what? The cone?
That conversation was funny. I don't know how the fuck it went that way.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gangster. We talk about video games and he's in the street.
What about Onimusha? There was a couple of those.
Yeah.
Let's not bring that up. Let's not bring that up.
Is Onimusha one with the samurai?
Yo, Ace, you like the Ninja Gaiden series? You a fan of that?
Yeah, I played 1 and 2. Part 2 was hard as shit.
Yo,
there's more than 2 of them though.
I didn't play after any after.
I want to get Dynasty Warriors 8.
Ew.
I'm Onimusha. What's am I thinking of the right thing?
Warriors.
Onimusha is the game.
Correctly.
It's
how can I put it?
Onimusha was a Demon Warrior Samurai movie, or I'm sorry, not movie, game.
Yeah, and it didn't.
You were some samurai that fought demons.
All right, and in the second one they had the nigga Leon the Professional in it or some shit.
That was I thought that was three. Maybe
but
that's
Onimusha. That's the same franchise.
Yeah. Okay. That's awesome that you know of Leon the Professional.
Yo, I love
Leon the Professional is an amazing movie.
And I'm mad they stopped making that shit, but Resident Evil kept going. Because Resident Evil turned the shit.
I thought there was a new Onimusha game coming out for the Wii U.
What happened?
He said he thought there was a new.
Oh, that shit
There's supposed to be a new one I thought for the Wii U.
That shit don't count.
The Diddy fighting list is bullshit, yo. You ain't put Dragon Ball Z on there, the Budokai game.
Dragon Ball Z don't go. No, those are not fighting games. Those are mash it out games and watch pretty shit happen.
Wow.
Those are not. Have you ever played one of them?
I played a couple of them.
Have you ever played them competitively?
No.
Yeah, those are not fighting games, though.
My nigga, I don't even know, yo. I feel sorry for I think buying a Dragon Ball Z game is a waste of fucking money.
They don't make them right.
This shit is retarded.
They don't make them right. They stick too far to the script in terms of gameplay. They try to make the spectacle instead of giving the player complete control. Like, nah. Not saying they're bad games. They're fun, but they're not fighting games.
Nigga, they're fun because you're playing with the characters you like from the cartoon. The game sucks.
That's true.
I'm not gonna say it sucks.
Nah, that shit's
not
horrible,
a fighting game.
I don't think nobody in here, boy, ever paid cash for those Dragon Ball Z.
I know a nigga that's in the game group that plays all the Dragon Ball Z games.
Who, Knowledge?
Ivan Belgrave.
Ivan Belgrave, a.k.a. Ghost.
Got the wrong person.
That nigga plays all of them.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, Victor's an ass.
What did you say now?
Nah, I'm just looking at these comments. I mean, look, man. It's not just me, man. I mean, Final Fantasy VII was huge, right?
Have you played 10?
It's epic. I'm waiting for they're supposed
the one with
they're doing the HD remake.
Yeah, I've been waiting for it.
When it comes out, do you
now real quick?
No, I've been waiting for it. I'm going to buy it.
Okay,
I love 10. I love 10.
That's my favorite one.
Do not
one with Titus.
With Titus.
Do not play 10-2 because 10-2
they're not talking about 7.
They what?
They're not talking about 7.
No, they're talking about 10 with Titus. I know 10. You know. From,
10 was a fucking great game, son.
And it had one of the best mini games ever to ever be a mini game.
Fucking Blitzball is the shit.
That was a real sport. I'd be so hyped.
What are y'all talking
My
about?
team was bananas.
Some shit.
It's a mini game in Final Fantasy X. Yeah, it's one of the best mini games to ever be in a game. If
All
not
about
the best
them
one.
Luca goers.
They could have made that shit a real a fucking sports game.
They could have made it a standalone game.
When I was playing it, they could have made it a separate game of its own.
Yep.
Could have. I wanted to, but.
Yeah. So the premise of Part 10 was like religion, right? The same way like Part 7 was about the earth and environment.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
There's a giant. There's a giant monster that comes every now and then called Sin.
Yeah.
And it destroys parts of the world, and people worship the religion or whatever to try and send it back.
Yeah.
That's basically all I can remember.
I never played the game, and I know about it.
People of the faith are like senders. They send your spirits to the afterlife or whatever, and Sin is apparently... I can't remember. I have to play it again. I'm waiting for the HD collection to come out so I can play it.
So in the end, basically, you had to fight Sin?
Yeah, there's more to it. I'm not going to spoil it, but there's more to it.
Alright, future reference, I'm not the kind of guy you could spoil anything for.
Yo.
I remember the opening
but it's better for you to
like my mouth hit the floor.
Honestly, bro, I don't get excited when I play video games, so it doesn't matter.
That's a lie.
This was in your top 5?
Yeah, I like the franchise.
I just see Ace sitting depressed.
As far as no, I'm not depressed.
Yo, don't pay him no mind. You know how you talk
eating...
about Final Fantasy VII? I don't get excited when I play games.
No, I respect what it did.
This fucking game.
Oh, Gears is in your top 5 trilogies?
Yeah, I like the Gears of War trilogy.
What's your top 5, Ace? Your top 5 trilogies then? I know you want to say Metal Gear.
Yeah, Metal Gear.
I never got into that.
Gears of War. You know, I guess I'd say Halo. You see, that's the thing about it. Like, I was thinking of like a trilogy, but if you guys are talking about like a whole franchise, I mean, there's really a lot of shit.
Okay, so throw Assassin's Creed in there, because I know you're gonna say that one.
Well, no, I mean, if Mario counts, then I can't throw a lot of shit in there.
I was about to say Mario 1, 2, and 3. If we just talking trilogy, Mario 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. I was kind of looking more like.
Because then when you add a series and it completely.
Yeah, it changes everything.
You have Zelda, you have Final Fantasy, you have all the
I was
staples.
looking at a 3-part game because Gears is really one of the only real trilogies. Like Judgment is totally different.
There's a difference between a trilogy and a series or a
exactly.
franchise.
Yeah,
Gears 1, 2, and 3 is open and shut.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
That's what.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, that's why it's in my top, because it's really one of the only few trilogies. Like, a lot of games is more than 3.
Nah, there's a lot of trilogies out there. What you mean?
Name them.
There's Diablo 1, 2, and 3. There's a whole bunch of them, dog.
Yeah, that's
a lot of them.
Centric though. He probably never played that.
What? No, I never played Diablo.
There's a whole bunch of trilogies.
I count God of War. I count Gears of War. I mean, I would count
5.
Halo, but there's more than.
You put 5. You said Mario, Halo.
But that's what I'm saying. But what I was saying was it makes it tricky. You know what I'm saying?
Like Mario has how many?
Yeah, Mario series. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just talking about like Mario 1, 2, and 3. That's one spot right there. Halo 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one spot right there. Then you got Metal Gear.
I'm sorry. I thought a trilogy was like 3.
Yeah, it's 3. So you would have to say either 1, 2, 3 Halo or 2, 3, 4 or.
See, yeah, it's gonna
now it's getting too complicated because
that's why I'm seeing how you got Gears in it.
Yeah, like, well, that's what I'm saying. If it's beyond the trilogy, then Gears probably won't be in there because there's Mario, there's
No, I'm not. When I say trilogy, I'm not talking about Mario Party, Mario Kart. I'm talking about Mario 1, 2, 3. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I enjoy Super Mario World and Mario 64 more than I enjoy Mario 1. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I could enjoy Mario Galaxy more than I could enjoy Mario.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about those then. I'm talking about Mario 1, 2, 3. I'm talking about games that follow. That's a story together.
Okay.
That follow together.
What's the hostility towards Dynasty Warriors here?
All right, so if we're talking about
that game, don't get started on that.
Man, that shit belong in the trash pile with Bushido blade.
Well, 1, 2, 3.
That shit needs to finish. Whoa.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like Resident Evil, Ace. 1, 2, 3.
All right. Well, my top 5 are actually like first 3 games in a franchise.
Like God of War, they follow up together.
Yeah, like I fucks with God of War. That's in my top 5. I guess I can't put fucking Metal Gear in there.
There's really only like 3 or 4. Because honestly, right now the only ones I'm thinking of is Gears of War, God of War, Mass Effect.
Halo has a trilogy.
Halo has like a 5
Halo.
It's not complete with 3.
You talking about?
It's not complete. It's 4 Halos.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But it's 3 or more.
When you
but
say
Halo
trilogy,
4 is a completely different story, though.
When you talk about trilogy, a trilogy completes the storyline.
Yeah.
And everything outside of that is a spinoff. Like 4 wasn't a spinoff.
Then they should have never called it Halo 4 then, Alex.
What?
He said, Alex said that Halo 4 is completely different. I was like, well, they shouldn't have called it Halo 4 if it doesn't follow up with Halo 1, 2, and 3.
It actually does, though.
So then it's part of the story.
But it's not a trilogy. That's all I'm saying. It's 4.
Yo, I'm talking about 3 or more.
You're
3 or
talking
more
about a
from
series.
the same
Or
story.
then just say series then.
Yeah, say series. Don't say trilogy.
But you put niggas in like a tricky box because if I say God of War, you know how many God of War games there are?
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about where this nigga got a game on the PSP that doesn't follow 1, 2, and 3. I'm not talking about that.
But it follows. If you play the games, you
like you don't need to play the PSP games to understand the ones that's out on the main console system.
If
versions.
you want to learn about the other one, you have to.
Nah, you could play 1, 2, and 3 and just be legit. Like
nah,
you ain't have to play
about
the PSP
the other
ones.
one. You don't know who they're talking about. It's part of the story.
Like the PSP versions of those games don't follow in with the main story of the game.
Have you played?
It doesn't. Yeah, I have. I played all the God of War games, and I played the God of War on the PSP.
Wait, when you played God of War 3, and they talk about we should have killed you and kept the other one. Who's the other one? They're talking about his brother, right?
Yo.
So if you didn't play the PSP version, you don't know the history of his brother.
I don't.
So that it follows. If it all fits.
Who's his brother?
Deimos, some shit. I might be saying it wrong.
Deimos. You're saying it right.
Those stories fit in perfectly.
Yo. When you put 1, 2, I'm not mad at shit.
No.
I'm trying to prove you where you're wrong at.
I understand what Die Hard is saying. I mean, but there's really no way none of you can prove each other wrong. Because I know what you're saying, but I know what Unity's saying. Unity's saying Die Hard is just saying don't those because a lot of people aren't gonna don't have this. The main consoles is what we're talking about.
Exactly. I'm not talking about some shit that came out on a handheld. I'm not talking about
that. I didn't play them on handheld. I got them on my PS3.
Like somebody that follows the fucking
Yeah, because I played the God of War 1, 2, and 3, and I never touched the handheld.
The Resistance series. Nobody I'm not gonna play no Resistance on no fucking PSP.
Well, if you ask me about God of War, I would tell you I hated 1 and like all the rest except 1 and Ascension.
Yo, what the fuck was that, man?
I don't know. Nigga taking a wild shit over there. But I hated 1 with a passion. I fucking hated God of War 1, and I hated Ascension. Ascension not so much as 1. But I thought Chains of Olympus was really fucking good. So, I mean...
And that was a PSP game?
And that was a PSP.
Yo, Diddy, to answer that question, the PlayStation 2 was in almost every single person in America's living room.
Oh, okay. 155 million.
It was the number 1 selling console of all time out this bitch.
Which one?
PlayStation 2. And they beat out the first PlayStation. Because I think PlayStation 1 was 101 or some shit. I think it was breaking records. But I ain't care about none of that shit when I was buying the system. I know what that shit was. Fuck them numbers. Playing the shit out them games.
Let's talk about trash-ass trilogies now. Okay, Spider-Man 1, 2, 3. Dynasty Warriors 1 through 8.
Say series, nigga. 8 games. That's not trilogy.
The Splatterhouse games. Fucking trash. You said Fear? Nah, did you all?
It's trash.
What?
I rented that shit by accident from GameStop.
The shooter?
I sent that shit right back.
I hate that game, yo. I ain't gonna front. I hate that shit.
Army of Two, eh?
Wow, that's a good one.
Garbage
2 is kind of funny.
Oh,
good one. That was a good one, Ace. Good one.
Yeah, I played Army of Two, had like 4 levels. This game was over. I was like, what the fuck?
That's true, though.
Nigga Knowledge muted himself.
Oh! Bomberman. Nah, I can't say Bomberman. The other ones were fun. That one on a 360.
The Wii U need to create an ill Bomberman.
I used to like the Bomberman on the Xbox Live Arcade, right?
I never played it.
Are you serious? Damn.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Bomberman. I did play it, but wasn't like
I played the demo of that shit, and I was like, man, what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
All the Superman games trash?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait. There's one Superman game that is the best Superman game ever made.
What?
The Man of Steel for Super Nintendo. Oh, Man of Steel for the Super Nintendo.
Oh, I didn't have a Super Nintendo.
I didn't play that.
That shit is crack.
Never
that
played it.
shit is. Yeah. Oh man. All right. Did any of you play Batman Returns on the Super Nintendo?
Yeah.
Batman Returns. Is that the one where you're like flinging shit?
Yeah, when you throwing niggas into the background.
I can't remember if I played that shit.
Is that the one where it has co-op with Batman and Robin and you just flinging shit? Oh no, never mind. I ain't played that one. You talking about then?
Yeah, a Superman game was horrible, but it was the Death and Return of Superman for the Nintendo.
That was good.
For the Super Nintendo. That's what I'm talking about. That shit was
That's
phenomenal.
the one you play as all the other Supermans?
Exactly.
That shit was dope.
You play as the fucking Superboy. You play as the Man of Steel. You play as fucking... That shit is amazing.
I like that one. I like that
one. That one is ill. And that one has the same graphics. What I was comparing was Batman Returns for the Super Nintendo, because the first Batman for the Nintendo was like... for the Super Nintendo was like... But the Super Nintendo Batman Returns, the graphics, he was like fucking huge. Just fucking kicking ass. And that's how they made.
Can we all agree that Superman 64 is the worst game of all time?
I played Batman Returns and I didn't like it.
I'm gonna say Ghostbusters was the worst of all time.
I mean,
which Ghostbusters?
The one on the Atari.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the 360.
No,
I didn't play that one.
Superman 64
that one is a lot of
definitely
fun.
in the top.
Yo,
top
hold on. I thought
versions.
you played that shit with Ray, Die Hard.
Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
No, the arcade one I played with him. I didn't play the 360, the full game. I didn't play that one. I didn't play that one.
It was awesome.
Oh. Really? I didn't play it, so I wouldn't know.
Yo, Jay has the child's imagination sometimes.
Oh, really?
That's Hack's last game.
You guys didn't like the Ghostbusters game?
The arcade one was trash.
I don't know, nobody.
Worst game.
You just put one up that says the best shit games.
Oh, worst trash game. Oh, Ghostbusters.
E.T. for Atari is in the top 5 of worst games
that's
ever, man.
number one. It killed gaming.
Yeah, E.T. for the Atari is the worst game ever made.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that
taking
game.
them games out of landfill.
More like Mission X.
Exactly.
Did y'all see the top 10 hack and slash?
Top 10 hack and slash?
Top 10?
Yep.
Of what generation? It's kind of hard because, man, I love Bayonetta.
It's up there.
Shit, I like DMC4. I don't know that you would call Onimusha.
DMC4, is that the one you play as Nero?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
They got Castle Crashers up there.
Castle Crashers?
Man.
What?
Respect Castle Crashers, dude.
Alright, whatever.
If you got God of War in there, it fits in a weird space for me when it comes to
it's up there.
Yeah.
Because like it's not like a true
I know what you said.
Game. Like it's not that crazy ass combo based game and shit. So I mean, it's good, but
they got Brutal Legend, Castle Crashers, Room.
Brutal Legend is an RTS game.
Brutal Legend is the shit.
Baldur's Gate, Gauntlet, Bayonetta, Devil May Cry.
Wait a minute, Gauntlet?
Oh,
Devil May Cry, Ninja Gaiden, God of War, and Diablo 2.
All right, so
Diablo 2?
What you need to take off that list is definitely Brutal Legend. That's the RTS game. It's not a hack and slash game.
That's bad up there.
What's RTS again?
Real-time strategy. It's more of an RTS. Like that game, if you played it, like it comes off as a hack and slash, but then once you get like an hour or two in, you start having to fucking direct your little mobs around and shit. And oh no.
Call of Duty Black Ops is the most pirated game ever.
I mean, it's the most sold game. So why wouldn't it be most pirated? Motherfuckers be dying to play that brainless ass shit. I hate fucking Call of Duty.
That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. That fucking $60 a year for the same shit.
Bushido Blade? Yo, that's what I be talking about, son.
Bushido Blade for the PlayStation.
SOCOM and Halo was the only games, at least last gen, that would give you all the maps from the previous game. So when you bought SOCOM 2, you had maps from 1. When you bought Halo 2, you had maps from 1. Like, you don't got that shit no more. It just, if you want to play Town, you got to pre-order.
is the number one worst game in the world.
Which one?
E.T. Atari 2600.
Oh yeah,
the extraterrestrial.
yeah, it's hands down. Yo, they fucking.
If it wasn't for Nintendo, nigga, you would not be playing games right now.
Yeah. Yo, they really took all the copies and buried it in the desert.
Yeah.
Like that's a fact. Like it's not like just an urban legend. Like they really did that shit. And
you know how many people was upset about E.T., nigga? Think about E.T. at the time when it came out.
Oh my god.
Think about how popular E.T. was.
Oh.
And then think about, okay, well, we're going to make a game based off of this, and all those people go out to buy that game. And then they're returning them to the stores because the fucking game is ass trash in a bag of dicks.
Oh my god, so bad.
Yo, that shit single-handedly almost destroyed the gaming industry.
I love I love the angry video game nerds video and that shit.
That shit is bananas, son. Like, and that's part of the movie game lore. Like, movie games are trash. Like, the majority of them. I don't say all of them, but the majority of them are ass. They try to make a game within the 6-month window of the movie coming out. Shit is crazy.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Not all of them, though. I like Kung Fu Panda. Don't tell nobody.
Kung Fu Panda's good.
Panda's amazing.
That game is good.
Kung Fu Panda.
Motherfuckers letting they shit out.
No,
you do not
like,
understand martial art films if you do not like Kung Fu Panda.
Yo, I love karate shit, so like I'm kind of biased.
Yeah.
Kung Fu Panda.
Dude, that game was awesome.
Yo, you used to play the Ghouls and Ghosts games?
Oh, absolutely. Played every single one of them.
Fucking hated how hard them games was.
Oh my god, Ghost and dude, it's impossible. Like I still never beat the Nintendo one.
Yeah, neither did I.
You have to beat the game twice. There's no. You have to beat the game twice, yo. Like it's ridiculous.
Yo, as a child, son, like my patience was kind of thin.
Ooh.
And trying to play that shit, like nigga, I'd rather go play Ninja Gaiden. Seriously, play that shit. Yeah.
Has there ever been a Mega Man game that's in 3D?
Yeah. For the
on
PlayStation. I had that shit. What was that shit? Mega Man X.
Yeah.
She was terrible. I mean, it was okay. He had no helmet.
It was cool for the time.
Yeah, it was alright. I got that shit for free. He had like his hair out, like little black hair out and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yep. It was alright.
Mega Man was another hard game.
Hell yeah.
But I enjoyed that.
Yeah, Mega Man 2 is fucking revolutionary.
Really?
Absolutely. Hell yeah. You don't know that?
Hell yeah. Mega Man 2 is
Dude, what was your first system? Fucking PS2?
I didn't follow I really never follow Mega Man. No, it wasn't no PS2.
Mega Man has some of the best game design ever. You didn't need no fucking tutorial for that game. You just played that shit. Like,
yo, the fucking music. Oh my god. Mega Man 2. Dr. Wily's theme is like still one of the greatest themes.
I have every soundtrack.
Yo, tell him, Jay. Yo, Dr. Wily. That shit is phenomenal.
Damn, that hard. You never played a Mega Man, son? Not one?
Nah, I don't follow them. Butter used to play them.
I think Mega Man 9 and 10 is free on Plus, I think. Maybe.
Wily's a fucking asshole in every game.
Nah, fuck all that 9 and 10 shit. You need to play part 2.
He's not gonna do that.
2 through 7 like are awesome. 8 is really good too. 8 was a really awesome Mega Man game.
I'm guilty of not following. I played part 2 and that was it.
It's okay. Mega Man's a hard game. I don't expect you to play all 10 of them shits.
I just didn't follow. I played part 3 a little bit because that's when Russia was introduced, right?
You trying to hurt my brain?
I'm asking. No, I'm asking. I remember.
I honestly don't remember this shit. I played damn near every Mega Man Nintendo era, and then I skipped anyone that came out after that, and then I played 9 and 10.
I was watching a video on they was comparing all the Strider games like for every console that came out. Like
your man said Saints Row 3 suck, Alex.
Who?
Victor Powell.
This nigga Vic needs to just go eat a dick sometimes.
Oh, that's why I be wanting to block him, yo. Because I knew he was
like
that
that's my nigga right there. But sometimes he just needs to chill.
I never played any of the Saints Rows.
Yo, the first one, I love that shit. The second one was pretty good. The third one, it wasn't bad. It was in a different space, so I enjoyed the game. But then at the same time, the story was kind of wonky.
Mhm.
So I mean, it just sits in a weird place.
You think 3 had a little bit too much comedy in it?
See, the problem is, yeah and no, because the missions were fun as hell.
Yeah.
So it's like it was kind of warranted. But like, if those missions weren't there, let's say it was more like Saints Row 1 and 2, then it probably wouldn't fit. I felt like the developers, when they was making that game, they was just in the office throwing fucking pie at each other when they was making that game.
Damn. Yeah, Ace, I heard they're making another RoboCop movie. You gonna check it out?
Why?
They're filming it out here in Detroit.
I heard that too. I'm like,
I heard about that last year.
They don't need to touch RoboCop because the times that we're in now, they're gonna make it so fucking PG. Dude, RoboCop 1 was so fucking hard, man. It was what? That shit was brutal.
Talking to my friend.
Yo, yes, it was.
No way they're gonna top the first one.
No, hardcore.
No,
like
hardcore.
How brutal it was. That shit was.
Watch the scene where he gets shot up. Just watch that. There's no way they're gonna top that. It was so good.
Yo, RoboCop going to the movies and
see that. I have to.
Fucking bananas.
Yo, I went.
There was no way I would go to that theater.
I went to see that in the theater too, son. I was like, yo, when that motherfucker went into the toxic waste.
Oh man.
Oh my god, that shit bothered me for weeks.
Yo.
What are we talking about?
RoboCop.
Oh shit, yeah. I'm sorry.
He's from the waist, and then he hits him with a van, and he explodes.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
I'm sorry, but that is one of the most brutal deaths for any character to like eat it in
games.
Just in the beginning.
We're talking about movies.
The beginning is so good.
Like when Murphy gets shot up, it's the worst, most brutal shit ever because they all got shotguns.
Yo, they were.
That's fucked up. They all had shotguns.
Oh man,
he's got like half his face missing. He's screaming. His arm gets blown off.
Yo,
there was like 8 of them with shotguns.
The themes in RoboCop.
I laughed so hard when I was. Do you remember in Family Guy when they're playing like laser tag with real guns, and Lois gets like nicked. He's like, "Oh, you doing all right? Yeah, I'm doing better than Murphy over there." And it just shows RoboCop getting shot to shit.
So
too funny.
But was it 2 when they had the rebels like living underground and shit?
No, that was 3.
That was 3?
Yeah, 3 was terrible.
Yo, those movies were not for kids, yo.
Exactly. Part 2 was fucking ill, dude.
Oh man, yo.
With the fucking nuke.
Yeah,
the drug.
The
drug. That shit was crazy. Part 3 was just terrible. That was just like.
Of course, I experienced that as a kid. It wasn't terrible to me.
Nah.
Real quick.
Yo, all these niggas got shotguns.
What? Told you. I'm watching it too. That's hilarious. I can hear it going on in the background.
It's bad.
Yeah, B.
They're all using shotguns and machine guns and shit. Real quick, what's a gaming website that one of the big ones that have news and people go to? I can't remember. Is it Eurogamer?
Eurogamer. I mean, if you want, what type of news you looking for? You looking for random news or what you looking for?
Just gaming news, a popular one like
Eurogamer,
IGN.
For
Kotaku.
I always go to N4G and pick through all the articles. There's a lot of shit on there. Like, damn it, every news fucking game journalism goes
I think
N4G.
Kotaku is one of the best ones, isn't it?
Hell no. It's one of the worst ones.
What is that?
Kotaku.
Really?
Yeah.
Taco.
Because Kotaku, It's a gaming website. Them motherfuckers post anything.
I can fucking hear him getting lit up over there. Who's watching that?
Fucking.
Yeah, they tore that motherfucker a new one.
Just to think, he was only one week away from retirement.
I know, right?
Jesus, I don't even remember that part, but
OCP pays the cops.
What you call it was a bad ending too.
Got killed by a Daewoo,
end of watch.
motherfucker.
Yo, how did he live? How did he live through all those shotgun shells?
At the end.
Yo, you remember the fucking gun they had in RoboCop 1? The shit that.
Yo, how did he live through all those shotgun
funny
shells?
that it's red. It's red from that '70s show that's like the bad guy.
You never seen RoboCop, my nigga?
No, I saw it, nigga, but I didn't. I thought he was. I don't remember him taking a shot to the head. I thought. How did he live through all those shotgun shells? Like, that don't make no sense, B.
Nobody knows.
You can't live through that shit, B.
You're not RoboCop.
All that armor vest, that shit should have been ripped off.
RoboCop is amazing.
Yeah, but there's another one coming out though, did he?
Nigga shit baby and shit applesauce.
Niggas about to make me go find a torrent site and download all the RoboCops.
Don't download 3, dude.
Yo, Alex, watching this nigga die like this make me want to watch the movie over so he can get revenge.
I haven't watched 3 since I was a kid.
3 wasn't.
Superman 64 is the worst game ever.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's what they said. That's
bad.
number one.
You know why they?
That should not be number one.
No, you know why it's number one?
What happens
because the game was $75.
Oh,
that's why it's number one.
It was $75.
Super Nintendo 64 games were $69.99, dude.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What?
Hey, so what happens after you clear stage 3? More rings.
More rings.
Video game. Have you watched that? AVGN.
Yo, he
more rings.
More rings.
Too funny. It's so good.
Yeah, that shit is terrible, man. Yo,
X-Men
Jay,
one was pretty funny.
Yo,
I think
did you see the one he did for the Godzilla?
Which one?
He did the Godzilla for the Nintendo. He did all of the Godzilla games. Yo, that shit is
Was
funny.
that new?
No, it's old. That Godzilla game was terrible because he was like in space.
I think they should do George Zimmerman how he did Murphy in this movie, B. That shit is crazy.
Damn.
Damn.
I don't even say that nigga name no more.
Wow. Hold up, you said his name the other day, son.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Some nigga on Xbox Live named George Zimmerman kills you.
Yeah.
I forgot what game you were playing. That shit was hilarious, yo. Oh man.
Nigga George Zimmerman in Sweden somewhere.
That nigga should be banned from Xbox Live.
That name?
Yeah. No, that nigga should be banned. He should be fucking. That shit is crazy.
He spelled it like with a 3 for the E, so.
Fucking racist ass pricks.
Dude, Jay, do you just sit there and read what that nigga says, or you just browse through it? Did he?
Top 10 players.
Do you read what that nigga say, or you just browse through it?
Oh, there's someone talking to J-Book.
Victor Powell.
Most of the time, I just skim through it.
Man, that motherfucker just want attention, yo.
I know.
That shit is weird to me. Some of the shit he be saying don't make no fucking
I expect
sense
that from
whatsoever.
a chick. I expect that from a chick, though.
He light skinned. Close enough.
Yeah, seen the top 10 most difficult games.
Oh, I bet you Dark Souls or Demon Souls better not be at number 1.
It's not.
Nigga said Ninja Gaiden 2 was there, right?
Nigga said he like Fallout when he never played it.
Shit, I think you can put all the Ninja Gaidens there, Ace. Fucking hard ass games.
This shit is retarded.
I don't know if Battletoads should be there, but
Battletoads was fucking hard, yo.
Yeah, that shit is.
Battletoads is hard as shit.
Is it hard, or is it just one part that's hard? Like
you gotta be careful. Like you don't get no continues, none of that shit. Like you just
Hold
dead.
up.
Like
you know what game we forgetting? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle for Nintendo, son.
Oh,
ew. That
slow ass. That shit was hard,
difficult, son.
That shit was a hard ass game.
It was
difficult, son.
You talking about the one where you move around the map with the turtles?
With the the
van and shit. Oh man, I hated that water stage.
No, but that water,
the water stage is
one of the most memorable stages in gaming history.
Yeah, I hated it.
That stage is phenomenal.
What?
I love it.
Wow.
I don't care. I love it.
Yeah, I could do it without dying.
How does seaweed in that game kill you? You're a fucking turtle.
Yeah, exactly. Like you should electrocute.
I think that you're a fucking turtle.
I want to know what the fuck is I Want to Be the Guy.
Oh, that shit is a hard ass game. That's oh my god. Yo, hey, Die Hard, you know who Flo is, right? The fat nigga that be playing the fighting games?
Yeah.
I started watching his stream when he started playing I Want to Be the Guy. I Want to Be the Guy is a cruel fucking developer's thought or take on Mega Man and any platform game. My nigga, the game trolls you into like jumping into areas where spikes will just appear out of nowhere. Like that's the well, let me see if I can find a video.
I Want to Be the Guy.
There's I Want to Be the Guy. I Want to Be the Boss Chief. Oh man, it's one of the hardest. I think that game inspired Super Meat Boy. Found a video for you.
There's that Contra at number 4.
Which Contra?
The first one.
I don't think Contra was hard, yo.
Yeah, it was.
That was hard.
It was hard, but that 30 men code kind of like.
I just realized.
But even without that, if you had a spread gun, you was good.
Yeah, the spread gun. Yo, it's mad easy to lose the spread gun because other shits just be popping out of nowhere.
You see number 9, Asian Die Hard?
Mega Man 9?
No, number 9.
Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Yeah, I was talking about that shit earlier.
Let me see. I think Ghosts and Goblins is still harder than all them shit.
Yo, ain't nothing harder than I Want to Be the Guy or none of the I Want to Be Surge. I just posted a video.
Check it out right now.
What they do is they take memorable characters like fucking Mike Tyson and shit. And you gotta fight them. You gotta fight them at the end of the level, but it's some fuck shit going on while you fighting them. So like you might be fighting Tyson, he might be big as shit uppercutting on the screen, but then you got spikes that's closing in on you from the side or some crazy shit. Like, that shit is crazy, yo. The worst fight I've seen was when the nigga Flo was fighting I think it was Ryu. Oh man, that shit was turds. Niggas throwing fireballs all over the screen.
That shit wasn't no MMO.
What game?
It said Dynasty Warrior Online was an MMO.
Who said that?
Thomas Grand something Rios.
Yo, Die Hard, go to 327 of that video I just posted. Make it 320.
There probably is one. On PC, maybe. I don't know. What'd you say?
Go to about 320.
On the headset, though.
Oh, that shit terrible.